Bob Banks comes into this one. So up next, Daneuris de la Cruz. Payoff pitch. Hard ground ball, base hit. Coming to the plate. Comes across to score. Now the tag at second, and he's out trying to stretch it into a double. Digging in, Bob Banks. And you'd have to think that a breakthrough might be coming here.
We need you right here. Let's go, kid.
Bashes this one to deep left center. That one's carrying. Out of here. That's gotta feel good. Home run number 30 on the year. And they tie it up. It's 3-3. When a hitter puts a swing like that on the first pitch of an at-bat, it's because they came up looking for that exact pitch. I think that's the case for him there. He absolutely smoked that one. Throw into third. At third now with one away. That's a triple. Everything came together on that swing. With balls into the gaps like that one, hitters know they can think about extra bases and make that wide turn around first base. That's a great swing. Bash down the right side, but foul. Oh, 0-1, here's the pitch. Ripped, but it curls foul. One homer already in this game, and he could very well hit another here. This one is labeled. Back there. And it hits the fence. Headed for the plate. Scores with ease. Another day, another hit as his unthinkable hitting streak just rolls on. You wonder what it's going to take for this streak to end. At this point, I'd be most confident in an act of God breaking it up. Nothing else has really come close. Man at first with one gone. Bob Banks now at the plate. Drove it off the wall last time, just missed going yard. Hit hard, that gets through. Round second, headed for third. It's a double, three-hit ball game. Another day, another hit as his unthinkable hitting streak just rolls on. You wonder what it's going to take for this streak to end. At this point, I'd be most confident in an act of God breaking it up. Nothing else has really come close. And a rocket down the line. Fair ball. Around second, on the way to third. Coming to the plate. Runner scores, and they take the lead. Lead runner stops at second. One out and two on. Next up for the Naturals, Peyton Wilson. 1-2 now. In the air to left. Pulls it down. Runner tags from third. He's in to score on the sac fly, and they cut the lead to 2. Nice team-first approach on that sacrifice fly. Good attitude for any minor leaguer to emulate. Tying run waits at the plate. Swing and a base hit. Lead runner turns at second, and now runners on the corners with 2 away. Seeing the ball very well in this game. Digging in for the Naturals, Austin Charles. Wide to center, and that ought to do it. Ball game. Banks hit his 30th homer of the season in this one. Really? Bob Banks comes into this one. Here's the left fielder, Bob Banks. Coming off a big one yesterday, knocked in 5 runs.
Here we go, no one better.
This one hammered deep to right, and it is gone. Home run. Blasted that one out of here. A 2-run blast. And now they're out front. It's 2-0. That's a good job to adjust to the ins. This one is labeled. It's off the wall. Around first and heading for second. Not stopping, he's headed to third. The tag at third, and he is out.
The batter, the first
Trying for third like that is always a risk, and it was definitely a close play. But credit to the defense for getting the job done for the out.
Hey, big moment. We need you. Here we go.
Foul ball there. It's through for a hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Another day, another hit as his unthinkable hitting streak just rolls on. You wonder what it's going to take for this streak to end. At this point, I'd be most confident in an act of God. That one ripped into right center. It one-hops off the wall, might be trouble. Safe at second with a double, third hit of the afternoon. Add one more to his remarkable hit streak. This seems to go on and on with no end in sight. I hope everyone is fully aware that they're unlikely to ever witness something like this again. What a story.
Nice flip. We gotta go.
And a base hit right there. Runner around third. Scores easily. And it's an RBI single. And the lead is up to 5. Another day, another hit as his unthinkable hitting streak just rolls on. You wonder what it's going to take for this streak to end. At this point, I'd be most bounce to first. This should do it. Steps on the bag, ball game. Banks was just terrific for them in the win. 4 hits. Bob Banks comes into this one fresh. Coming up to the dish now from Northwest Arkansas, B.J. Bats.
B.J. Bats.
And it stays fair. Around first, hustling for 2. Here comes the throw. Into second now with nobody out. Really turned on that pitch, and it's easy to send it foul when you do that. Nice job to stay back just long enough to keep it fair. So 2 down. Now the left fielder, Bob Banks, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. Swing, drive, forget it. Long home run to right. A solo blast, and they lead it. It's 1-0. Stepping to the plate for Northwest Arkansas, Peyton Wilson. Runner edging away at second base. Swing and a high fly to left.
Relay, here we go. Hit me right here.
Makes the play. Runner tags at second. Moves up to third, now 2 away. Bob Banks, the next to hit. Picked up an RBI the last time up. Still their only run of the game so far. Fouled off to the right. That 2-out single may prove critical, especially now that the 3, 4, 5 hitters may have a chance to do some damage. The 0-1. Out towards left center. This one pretty far back. Got it. Braden Ward will hit next. Lifted in the air to left. Reaching try, but can't make the catch. Little flare into left, and if it had hung up a little longer, maybe the shortstop or left fielder makes a play on it. This one got down, though, and that's a base hit. And we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first. And a base hit. The throw in to second. Around first, hustling for 2. Hung up in a rundown now. And they tag the runner for the out. 1 down. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Bob Banks. He's already homered in this ballgame.
Ah, you got that one,
And a base hit. That's going to get into the corner. Go ahead and run into scoring position, stopping at second on the play. Another day, another hit as his unthinkable hitting streak just rolls on. You wonder what it's going to take for this streak to end. At this point, I'd be most confident in an act of God breaking it up. Nothing else has really come close. And that gets down for a base hit. The tying run is aboard. No fear with 2 strikes. So digging in, B.J. Bats. And here's the 0-2. Back up the mid. Oh, it gets the pitcher. The ball ricochets, and they still make the play for the out. And that'll do it. Banks. Bob Banks, one of the most... Next to hit, Bob Banks. This is a prime opportunity right here. Banks hit a homer in his most recent game. Oh, and this could be. Yes, it is. It'll sail out of here for a grand slam. What a swing. A massive shot. 4th home run of the series. And they take the lead. It's 4-0. I think he might have plans after this ball game. He wasted no time bashing that one over the wall. Fouled off. He was late. Base hit. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out. Another day, another hit as his unthinkable hitting streak just rolls on. You wonder what it's going to take for this streak to end. At this point, now crushed to right center, way back there. Forget it. This one is gone. A solo shot. His second of the night, and they add to their lead. It's 5-0. Always helps to pad the lead, and they did exactly that. This one's hammered to left center, well struck. It's pretty far back. It's off the wall. Around second now, and they still don't have it. Reaches third, have a game. That's 4 hits on the day. Another day, another hit as his unthinkable hitting streak just rolls on. You wonder what it's going to take for this streak to end. At this point, I'd be most confident in an act of God breaking it up. Nothing else has really come close. The Naturals, down to their last strike. Got the hitter looking for the strikeout. And this game is over. The Drillers keep it rolling. 7 straight. Bob Banks, a promising prospect. All right, ready to go here. Now it's the shortstop, B.J. Bats.
B.J. Bats.
And we're underway here this afternoon.
0-1.
Next one's fouled back. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And there's one down. Here's the second baseman, Peyton Wilson. Some early struggles for him this season. He'll want to get on the right track soon.
No ball, 1 strike.
Up the middle, Thompson. On the run, throw to first. And very nicely done for the out. Digging in for the Naturals, Kurt Hinton. Didn't play in last night's game, had a little breather. That one's in there. Strike 1. 2 outs, bases empty. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Got the strikeout looking. Nice job out there as he gets him 1-2. 2 outs and a runner at first. And now it's going to be Bob Banks. 2 homers in yesterday's game. Probably feeling pretty good coming into this one. Blasted to left, way back and way gone. Made them pay for that one. A 2-run blast, the 6th of the series, and it gives them the lead in the first. It's 2-0. The Naturals at the plate here in the second inning. And that one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through that one. Some nasty action on his sinker, and hitters need to force him to come up in the zone if they want to avoid chasing the low stuff. Got him. Leadoff batter retired here in the second. So up next, Diego Hernandez. Didn't play in the day game yesterday. Should be fresh for this one. Hernandez batting 5th today, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. A little out front there, swings through it.
0-2.
Ground ball to third base. Young whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Luke Schliger. On fire at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one. Two down and nobody aboard. Here in the top of the second. Here's a fly to center.
You take it.
Makes the catch. Inning over. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Midway through the second. The Drillers lead it 2-0. Top half, third inning. And now the first baseman, Brian Gonzalez.
Hey!
Got the bat going too soon there. It's strike 2. Once again, he's ahead 0-2, and he's got the power in this at bat. Got him swinging on the curve. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. So digging in, Carson Rocafort.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Struck out swinging. First 2 batters gone in the top of the third. And now at the plate, Braden Ward. He's started this frame with 7 straight strikes. We're in immaculate inning territory. And it's a pop-up. The catcher has a beat on. And that'll do it. 9 straight set. Runner at first. Next to bat for the Drillers, Bob Banks. In the air, out towards right center. This one carrying. Out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting.
Top of the 4th inning with the Naturals at the dish. B.J. Bats getting ready to hit. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The 0-1. Swing and a miss late on that one. Strike 2. Way too cavalier an approach from this lineup. They seem to be swinging at everything. Just off the outside corner. And the count 1-2. And that's a strikeout looking. 1 gone leading off the 4th. Now it's the second baseman, Peyton Wilson. 0 for 1, grounded out the first time around. The Naturals held hitless so far in the game. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
No ball. 2 strike.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 0-2 now. To third. It's in and out of the glove. Throw to first. Out. Good job to stay with it there for the second out. And now, Kurt Hinton struck out looking the first time up. He swings and fouls one off. 0-1 now.
Ball.
2 outs, bases empty. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball. We're in the top half of the 5th. Coming up to the dish now for Northwest Arkansas, Austin Charles.
Hey!
Swings and misses, and the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the 5th.
Now batting.
Next up for the Naturals, Diego Hernandez. 0 for 1. Fouls one off, out of play, back to our left. The Naturals trailing by 2. We're in the top of the 5th inning. This one is in there, and the count is 0-2. On the ground, but that rolls foul. Swing lifted to left field. Munoz settles under this one, and there's 2 down.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Luke Schliger. Fly to left the first time. Love how he's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see. 2 outs and nobody aboard. Got him. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. Bob Banks digs in now. He's already gone yard in this game. Banks measures 6'2", 210 pounds, and he's knocked in double-digit runs in his last 10 games. Bashes this one to deep left center. Hits the top of the wall. Chance at a 3-bagger. The relay, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Tremendous job. Top of the 6th inning, stepping to the plate for Northwest Arkansas, Brian Gonzalez.
Ball. Inside. Hup. 1 ball. 1 strike.
Falling behind, 2-1. And swing and a miss.
2-2.
On the ground to first. Picks it up. Takes it to the bag at first. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th. Carson Rockefort, the next to hit. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time up. This one popped up. Thompson. And a couple of quick outs. So up next, Braden Ward popped out to the catcher the first time up.
Ward.
That one fouled off. He's thrown a lot of first pitch strikes, so the hitters need to be ready to swing early. It may not drive up the pitch count too much, but you know you'll have a good shot to do damage. On the ground to third. Oh, gloves it. Throws from the seat of his pants. On the money. Nice play. Top of the 7th here. Digging in for the Naturals, B.J. Batts. He's done well to get these hitters chasing at pitches outside the zone. They've got to be a bit more patient and make him come into the strike zone if they want to get to him. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Right side, over to pick it up. And steps on the bag for the out. Coming up to the dish now from Northwest Arkansas, Peyton Wilson. Still good life on that pitch late in this game. Late swing, fouled to the left. Missed inside with the curveball. One-two misses, and the count is even up at 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. 2 away now to start the 7th. And the next batter, Kurt Hinton, 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Next one's popped in the air into right. Allman's on. And that's that. The perfection continues. Coming up to the dish for Tulsa, Bob Banks. This chance at some insurance runs is brought to you by Mutual Consolidated Cow Insurance. They'll always steer you in the right direction. That one is absolutely pummeled way back there. And that one's getting out of here. A 3-run home run. Second home run of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 7-0. On to the next inning. Stepping to the plate for Northwest Arkansas, Austin Charles. Not a single base runner through the first 7 innings for this lineup. Absolute dominance on the mound. Swings and flares it. In there for a base hit, and the bid for history is gone. Frustrating to see the no-hitter fall apart.
For the Drillers.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Ben Harris, stepping right into a bases-loaded jam. Swing and a drive.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Gone! Grand slam! It's another long ball in this game. That's home run number 3 of the game. A 4-spot on the board. It's 11-0. He came up looking for something to drive, found it right away, and put a great swing on it. What you might call ambush tactics. Settles under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Banks was superb in this two-way performance. Big-time contributions on the mound and at the plate. What a show he put on for the fans here. He was a force in every phase of the game for him. He's a rare talent for sure. Bob Banks went yard 3 times. So 2 down. Now Bob Banks caught everyone's attention yesterday afternoon with 3 home runs. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that keeps the inning alive. Here's a big power threat, Bob Banks, looking to stay hot after yesterday's game. 4 of 5 in that one. This one lifted right center field. It's heading for the wall, and it is out of here. That's gotta feel good. That is 9 homers this series. And they tie it up. It's 2-2. Left a low 90s fastball in a hittable location. Full marks to the hitter. He recognized the pitch early and belted it out. Line drive, and that's just foul. Swing, drive, forget it. Long home run to right. A solo blast. Second home run of the game. And they slide in front in the 6th. It's 3-2. Gotta be riding high after hitting that home run and helping the team take the lead. Absolutely wrecked in the air to deep right center, and it's gone. A home run. Blasted that one out of here. 3rd home run of the game. Home run number 40 on the year. And they add on. It's 5-2. It's never a bad thing adding some insurance runs, and that home run helped them do just that. liner, snagged it first. Banks, with his 40th homer of the season in this game, still racking up the long balls. The crowd knows when he comes to the plate, there's a decent...